What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another one. If you're new to the channel, I am Gold Pony. I do new car, truck, SUV reviews on YouTube, and today we are in the brand new 2022 Chevy Camaro SS, courtesy of Apple Chevrolet in York, PA. For more information on their inventory, please feel free to check out the link in the description box below. We are in this one today because I always have a blast reviewing it first and foremost, but also we are paired up with the 6-speed manual today, so that should be quite fun. And unfortunately it's raining today, so maybe not quite as fun as it could have been, but still pretty cool. And there are a couple of changes for the 2022 model year as well. So ultimately in this video, we will be testing out and going over everything about this one, from acceleration to braking, steering feel, ride quality, sound system, exhaust clip, all that fun stuff. So having said all that, what do you guys say? Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. And as always, let's start with pricing. And so to start, there are essentially two different trim levels for the 2022 Camaro SS. First one being the 1SS, starting at $38,895. Then you have the 2SS, which actually is the one we have today, starting at $43,895. And by the way, that was pricing for the coupe version. There is a convertible version. If you wanted to go that route, simply add $6,000 to either of those prices. But so that regardless of configuration that you go with, the power plant on the 2022 Camaro SS will be the same. Powering the beast is a 6.2 liter LT1 V8, putting out 455 horsepower at 6,000 RPM, 455 pound-feet of torque, coming in at right around 4,400 RPM. Power sent to the rear wheels through a 6-speed manual with rev matching, which again is the one we have today, or an 8-speed automatic with paddle shifters that goes for $1,545. By the way, if you wanted to go that route, 0 to 60 time is going to come in at approximately 3.9 seconds, according to Car and Driver, and I'm sure that is for the automatic transmission. Manual typically bumps that back to maybe 4.3, I would imagine. Quarter mile time coming in at 12.2 seconds, again, according to Car and Driver. Top speed, 165 miles per hour, with MPG numbers coming in at 16 in the city, 24 on the highway, taking premium unleaded fuel. But said that before we do any kind of fun acceleration tests here in our 2022 Camaro SS, I wanted to mention to you guys the drive modes. There's actually a button directly behind the shifter labeled mode, go figure, but drive modes will include Tour, Sport, Snow and Ice, and Track, adjusting things like the shift points, at least if you're in the automatic, also throttle sensitivity and steering sensitivity as well. So now having got all of that out of the way, what do you guys say? Let's go ahead and put this thing to the test. Let's find a straightaway and let's see how quickly we can get our new 2022 Camaro SS here up to speed. All right, you guys, so I'm not gonna go too crazy here because it is wet out, has been raining all morning, so obviously it's gonna be a little bit slippery, but that was a good sound. Here we go. Whoa, okay, not going sideways, like I said. All right, let's just test out the shifting. There it is. Oh yeah, that's fun. Oh, did you hear that pop? Holy cow. Love that pop, for one. I'll get more to the exhaust later because we do have the fun exhaust system, I'll just put it that way, but yeah, the back end definitely kicks out when it is wet out. I'll just say that, which is why I'm not pushing it at all today. But I will say the shifting feels good. I like the 6-speed. It's been a while since I've driven the 6-speed in the Camaro, and it's refreshingly nice. I like it. So definitely no issues with the shifting. And again, I really couldn't go full out with the acceleration today because it is so wet out, and I got pretty kind of sideways there. But anyways, do go along with that acceleration. As always, braking is equally important. And so for the standard braking configuration, you actually still will get Brembo front and rear brakes that come standard on the SS. That's a pretty cool start to begin with, but 4-piston front and rear calipers. But I will say there is an optional brake configuration with the 1LE track package that goes for $7,000, and it gives you a ton of different things, but that will actually give you 6-piston monoblock front calipers and 2-piece front rotors as well. Overall, as far as the 60-0 stopping distance goes, it's actually going to come in at an insanely impressive 103 feet, which is just about the best you could possibly get. But as far as braking feel goes, obviously it's on the firm side. It feels absolutely wonderful. You're definitely not going to have any issues with bringing this thing to the stop. Having said that, you're not going to have any issues with bringing this thing to a stop on the track either if you wanted to go that route. So incredible braking feel here on the 2022 Camaro SS. So then touching on suspension and handling, of course you will find up front a McPherson strut front suspension, in the back independent multi-link rear suspension, front and rear stabilizer bars. But again, that track package is going to add a ton to the suspension, including unique bushings, stiffer springs, upgraded stabilizer bars, an electronic limited slip differential, and magnetic ride control as well. And if you were thinking,